Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've got even more details and reveals for Verdansk to break down here today. It seems like almost every single day we're getting new leaks, official confirmations, or new teasers for Verdansk at this point. We also have a lot of info on the upcoming week as well, and sort of what to expect as we go through our final full week before we hit Season 3 for Warzone and Black Ops 6. But let's start first with an interesting look at some Verdansk gameplay. It's hard to say it's real gameplay because it's such a brief little teaser here and it's super blurry, but we did actually get sort of an interesting Verdansk reveal via Juan Soto, Mets player, if you follow the MLB. He ended up posting on his Instagram a little preview he did. He was able to play the game or play the update early for Verdansk, and Detonated ends up reporting this. This was doing the rounds on Twitter yesterday, saying, first look at Verdansk gameplay in Black Ops 6 Warzone Season 3. Juan Soto ended up posting this very short like snippet of gameplay where you can see he is seemingly running through downtown, it looks like there. There's no tac sprint in this, which is kind of interesting. I have to imagine he's just out or not using the bind for it or whatever, right? I wouldn't be too concerned about tac sprint going away. That'd be a pretty monumental change, it seems like, and based on all the leaks that we've seen, I imagine that would have leaked out already. But a little bit of Verdansk gameplay here. Like I said, it's not anything crazy because it's so blurry. It's like 2 seconds long, but a different snippet of this Instagram post that Juan Soto put out also teases an update that I think a lot of players are going to be a bit more interested in, not just because it connects to Verdansk and everything, but it'll actually impact all of Black Ops 6 and Warzone. So in this Instagram video, Juan Soto also had a very brief look at the main menu when he was queuing into a game, and the operator skin he was using was actually not one that was currently in Black Ops 6 or Warzone. This is a new operator skin. It looks a lot like an operator skin that we had back during MW 2019. I can't remember the exact name of the operator or the skin itself, but this sort of tan military just outfit. This is a black cell weapon. It's got a black cell magazine like blueprint on it. We can see this is a brand new milsim skin, and a big talking point in the community as of late has been, wow, there just are a lot of ridiculous skins in Black Ops 6. We've got turtles and unicorns and zombies and this and that and all sorts of wild skins, right? Where's the milsim stuff? Where's the, shooter stuff, the more realistic skins that we had a lot of during MW 2019 and original Verdansk? And it seems like they could actually be focusing on this a bit more if this is one of the main operators they're using during their gameplay showcases for anyone who's going out and playing this game early as a part of their marketing, right? And it just so happens we actually have a leak that lines up with this pretty well that just surfaced. So Alex, known leaker and data miner that we've talked about a lot here, ended up posting again a handful of names for the leaked and unreleased operators in the files, including some for 2025. If you've followed some of the leaks videos in the past few weeks, you'll obviously have heard some of these names, things like tomato and cucumber and lettuce and cabbage that we've talked about. And why people are named after foods, I don't know. We also have Domino, who was seen in the first original preview for Verdansk, the unforgettable Verdansk trailer, Domino being a Modern Warfare 2019 operator that's going to be returning. We also have Rose, for instance, a leaked skin that could be coming in Season 3 Reloaded or Season 4. Mason Hudson, who we've seen on the official key art for Season 3. We also, though, have straight up just milsim. So maybe a bit more emphasis on some realistic and some milsim-like skins here in COD for the return of Verdansk and have that overall Modern Warfare feel to them, which is weird considering we're in a Black Ops game, but nonetheless, new leaks have surfaced in regards to this, and it lines up really well with what was shown in those very brief snippets from Juan Soto's Verdansk teaser there. As we'll talk about in just a bit here, this is going to be a very big week upcoming for reveals and announcements, but of course, every single day, if you're looking to stay in the know for everything going on in COD, whether it is news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns, it's all right here. This is the one-stop shop for everything, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, help get us one step closer to reaching 1 million. And if you guys do enjoy this video as we go through all the update details, other things to look out for here, a like rating is always seriously appreciated as well. We also got another slight Verdansk gameplay update teaser today in the form of a new tweet from Call of Duty. They said, can we get a buyback? And they included this image here featuring a new look at the buy station UI and menus. So you obviously have your teammates listed here, the option to redeploy everyone all at once if you have the cash for that. You also have the updated stats of your alive squad funds, so you know exactly how much money everyone has combined. You also can see how much money your dead teammates have that are spectating you right now. weird increments ending in 76 and 38. I have to imagine that's just for the visuals of this image, having, you know, random $3 stacks for $2 stacks. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, but nonetheless, you get that little image there, you get that little preview. But also on the left hand side, you can see that the other options available in the buy station, the armor plates for instance, that are being shown here, along with whatever else costs 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, so on and so on, UAVs, airstrikes, things of that nature. It's a vertical UI. It's not the same buy station interface that we have right now. So again, I've already used this phrase, I think, as the title of a video a few days back. Really seems like Warzone is trying to recreate, or Call of Duty rather, is trying to recreate Warzone 1 from the top down. I mean, the teaser that we got yesterday with the floating loot detailed the original armor plates, the original actual in-game crates and chests to open up. You have the original UI here in a sense with a few slight quality of life updates. You're getting classic weapons, all sorts of stuff there. It's going to be really interesting to see what all is fully reverted back to Warzone 1 when we see Season 3 drop, but then also what quality of life updates are extended into it that we obviously have in Warzone now, and what is sort of a mix and match of both. It's an old system, but it's been revamped for modern day COD. This, nonetheless, another interesting teaser and reveal. Now, it's been a minute since we've had any updates to the Trello boards for Black Ops 6 and Warzone, tracking known issues and previewing some updates that are to come in terms of bug fixes, gameplay updates, various adjustments like that. But it does seem like they've updated things a little bit more over the course of the past few days, both on the global Trello where we are right now, then also on the Warzone Trello as well. So potentially a few updates and a few fixes that we could have maybe this week, and some surprise updates. Obviously, if anything happens there, I'll be sure to keep you guys in the know. This could also just be an early look at some of the stuff we can expect for Season 3. Only time is going to tell, obviously. But here in some of the multiplayer known issues, they still do have a fix scheduled for forward intel not working as intended. There's been some reports, I know Ace talked about it when he initially tested it after the surprise update a few days back. It was working for him, but it doesn't seem to be working for everyone in multiplayer, where forward intel is just active right away. At times you have to go through and change your class mid-game and then die, respawn, and then it'll work at times. It's really buggy there, but they do have a full fix scheduled for that, so hopefully that's sorted out here in the rather near future. They still have incorrect levels on the menus and on the scoreboards. This has been on the Trello forever and ever and ever. Who knows if you're ever going to actually see the correct level of the people in your lobby or on your friends list. It's kind of crazy that that's still an issue. They also, though, did update some zombie specific stuff here, saying Lightman's antibiotic augment is currently not working as intended, so that one's being investigated. I imagine I'll have a larger fix for it probably around Season 3. Then also Lightman's dual action augment is currently not working as intended either. So Lightman just kind of broken in general with several augments. If you're trying to use those and you realize they're not functioning, don't worry, they are well aware of that, and there will be some updates for that here hopefully soon. Now, the Warzone Trello really hasn't seen many changes over the course of, honestly, Season 2, but they did just update this one recently with a change that took effect in game but was never really mentioned anywhere but subtly on this Trello, and that's that the jailbreak public event is currently completely disabled while they investigate an issue. So if you've been playing and you're realizing, man, we are just never getting a jailbreak, or you're sitting in a game with one guy up here like, okay, hey, there's a chance we get a jailbreak, we could come back. It's not going to happen right now. So that is completely disabled. They haven't said anything more about it other than it's not currently in the game while they work on some fixes for something that it impacts there. So we should see that sort of reinstated and re-added back into the game once they find a fix for that, and we'll have that event live yet again, hopefully in time for the return of Verdansk, obviously, since jailbreaks back in the day were always very chaotic and very fun. And then lastly, here as we look towards the week ahead, it is going to be a very big week, as I've sort of teased throughout this video, because it is the final full week of Season 2 here. Obviously, Season 3 dropping on April 3rd, that is going to be a week out from Thursday, of course, and with that, that means that throughout this week, we should be seeing more and more teasers and then full-on official reveals for all of the Season 3 content. We've obviously gotten a lot of teasers for zombies up until this point, few things for Warzone that we've obviously covered here on the channel as well, very little for multiplayer so far, so good chance that throughout this week we do see some teasers for maybe some of the new maps coming, maybe some perk updates, things of that nature, perhaps other things going on with zombies trailers, Warzone teasers, weapons operators, things of that nature. But then ultimately we should also be seeing a full-on blog detailing the Season 3 roadmap, and then also, as this tweet from QOL Updates mentions, we should be seeing a full-on anti-cheat update preview as well. They did mention they'll be sharing a dedicated blog from Team Ricochet detailing some new tech and account security updates coming to Season 3 ahead of launch. So this could be dropping at some point later on this week, or maybe early next week, just before April 3rd, like start of the week perhaps. There we could see something, but a couple of big reveals and a couple of big announcements are inbound this week. Obviously, when that stuff does get revealed and announced, I'll be covering it right as it happens. So stay tuned for that alongside everything else going on in COD by hitting that subscribe button and turning on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed this video, a like rating on your way out would be really appreciated as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you later. Peace out.